favor of Echo. But ladies and gentlemen, at some point in the game, a poll will pop up.
Alright guys, kali ini kita bakal nonton match antara Iko melawan Blacklist di sini ya guys ya. Kita lihat juara M3 M4 lawan juara dari Blacklist berapa? Lupa gue guys. Mari kita fokus ke gamenya. Di game yang pertama di sini ada Stanford, Benny Kitty dan JP. Di sini tidak ada seorang Yawi di sini ya guys ya. Sabar saja di sini. Tunggu ya guys ya. Oke. Duel top tier MPL Philippines di sini ya guys ya. Edward dan Sanford. JP hampir saja menjadi korban dari keganasan Rini J bersama Sensui dan Oheb di sini orang hebat ya guys. Against the Arlot, against the Baksha, and you're more focused on getting those resources in the mid game to be able to fight late game. With Blacklist International on the other hand, it's a very different game plan, right? The Arlot, it's such a bad matchup against Echo. Like, he has 3 bad matchups. Yeah. But the thing is, come mid game, it's a different story. Like this, Benny sama Oheb, with the protection coming off from the Diggy and of course the Arlot. That's what I'm wondering. Like, if the matchup is so bad, do you literally just have it there for the peel? Like, is that the answer? Like, we now just have a couple options to keep Oheb alive. Oh, check this out. 2 fronts. Yue menjadi korban sepertinya tidak jadi. Masih ada sedikit HP tadinya. Edward di sini mengincar JP, tidak dapat digocek sama JP di sini jadinya. Kayaknya regenerasi pemain-pemain PH itu pada bagus-bagus ya guys ya. Hilang Yawi, terbitlah JP. JP secara makro dia bagus juga guys. Kiting-kitingnya juga, perhitungan skill dan HP-nya, utility-nya guys. Oh gitu. I was gonna say, there's a lot of people like to call him, that's their dad as well. He's a proud father too. Proud father, and that's the moves, right? Now, with that too, given this Raphael for this lineup, and now you also have it with this Fairness, do you think they just have better extended team fights later on? Like, is Echo's lineup troublesome for Blacklist International the further on we get into the game here at Midnight? Oh yeah, for sure. They have nothing against the Claude. Like, it made sense when Blacklist when they had the chance to pick up the Claude, when they gave it up against Echo, having a Diggy, you're just asking for, late game trouble. I mean, they do have damage. Like, if Blacklist International is able to pressure Echo in a way that Echo is forced to play 5v5s, of course, Blacklist will always have a chance in terms of winning team fights as 5v5. But in terms of the actual composition, like the nature of what Echo does, they will always split. And that is what tandingan antara juara M3 melawan juara M4 ya guys ya. With that, again, early on, we don't expect too much right now from Blacklist International. They're gonna have to really rely. Sangat menarik. Tunggu sebentar ya guys. Tunggu sebentar guys. So expect that, right? In time, maybe buy those lords, especially when he starts to pop off here. Meanwhile, he's just gonna farm up. The rest of the team has to do what they have to fight these objectives. And now that the second turtle's up, 4 members, Blacklist International, going to show face against the full force. 40 coming in with a penalty zone, forcing out an early times journey from Renegade as the turtle gets reset. Check out the minimap, folks. Oheb has already switched up. He's in the XP lane. Okay. Kind of an oopsie from Echo. Somebody reset the turtle. It wasn't really the call. Yeah. But Blacklist International, again, somebody is forcing out the times journey. This is the thing that I like about Echo's gameplay. Nobody is hesitating against these counters. I mean, if you're gonna use a times journey, might as well use my penalty zone so that you're forced to use the times journey, but then it's not on your own terms. Yeah, and it's a beautiful dynamic that Echo has. They know that they're proactive. They know that if they can force something out of Blacklist, they're having their way. Coming in, Sensui. There's a holy baptism. Put down a half health. Sensui does not have
his full kit. He's already rolled in. And JP and Benny.
Oh!
Lord, the burst from Oheb. In comes Carl Easy from the flank. Sanji and Sanford as well. Reverse time on a big old Halloween panda. And there's a penalty zone. They caught Oheb. They answer back with another realm. Blazing duet. Yeah, Renegade put down to a fraction of his health. They traded out already. Oheb down. They're still going. Edward dashes on through. Sanji down 2 for 1. The trade. Final slash. Sanford, where you going? Down underneath the ground. Agent Zero gets 2K.
There you go, the team fight from Blacklist International. They don't really lack damage, but the focus part from Echo was there. They were able to shut down Oheb. But you see the strength of how Blacklist is able to peel for their heroes. They are just able to group up and continuously fight with this Arlott. Because the thing is,
hello, Yue! Down he goes. You were saying.
What a play di sini, guys. Kita lihat siapakah yang akan menggila.
They won this fight. Reverse time on the Carl Easy, forcing out a heavy spin and another realm. Echo and Black not letting Midnight finish his thoughts.
Exactly. You know, that's how really frustrating. That's how it feels for Echo. Like, the way you want to approach this fight is you want a clean team fight, right? You want to be able to force out the Time's Journey, force out the Nether Realm, use the Blazing Duet and Heavy Spin to deal with Blacklist International, but they're not letting you.
You know what's funny?
Every time you fight into them, they distract you.
And not only that, but I feel like every analyst that sits on a desk with an Echo game is literally, if you vision the Echo Express, the analyst is trying to talk while the train is going. Like, that's what it feels like, because they, I mean, when they can counterpunch, when they can initiate, whatever they decide to do, they're usually able to find it. But right now, I would say it's even Stevens, right? And now Carl T is going to be forced out of this.
Big damage coming in.
Carl T, aduh, desainnya nih ternyata Sensui di sini. Reinkarnasinya Wise, ya guys ya. Sanford menjadi korban keganasan dari anak Blacklist.
Great answer. Again, that's what we see. Answer back and forth between both teams right now. And this is great to see, because it's literally them both just duking it out here. Here they go again, Carl Teasy.
Oh, they're not done, man. They want to take down Carl Teasy. Put down to a fifth of his health. Heavy spin, stolen away by Yue. No veil, and a final slash. Carl Teasy still here. Put down to a tenth of his health. Sanji gonna get popped. Nether Realm underneath tier 1 in mid. He's alive. Sensui looking to commit grand theft. Orange. Can Carl Teasy survive? He does, but only a second more. 2 kills coming in. Edward is on.
Berbahaya, guys.
Benny Cutie does not want to force the issue. Edward's still here. Flickers on out. Looking for a protection racket from Renegade.
Benny menjadi korban Yue di sini ya. Tapi Sanford ya. Gigi sih.
What?
Edward juga berhasil di pick off di sini. Gila, agresif banget Blacklist, guys. Dipanis sama Sanford, guys.
Blacklist International, they're getting everything that they want. Even though they lost Edward and Renegade right there, Sensui was able to seal both buffs. And all the while, Oheb was just pushing towers. He was getting a lot of farm on the map. He's now 800 up compared to the Claude, which gives Blacklist International more space in this mid game. I was not allowed to talk during those moments, but so does Echo. They were not allowed to fight into the Arlott because he was just dashing right through all of the heroes of Echo.
You know what the great thing about that is they're allowing Oheb. Yeah, he got that solo kill by himself, you know, with his team.
Oheb masuk dan berhasil mengorbankan seorang Benny Cutie di sini. Sensui mencoba menzoning orang Scar di sini. Sanji mencoba mengeluarkan skill 2-nya, skill 1-nya tadi. Sanji sekarat, guys. Oheb dikejar sama Kar di sini, guys. Berbahaya. Kar sepertinya menjadi korban keganasan dari anak-anak Blacklist ITK di sini, ya guys.
Counter punches coming from Black National on point, just when you thought too
But right now, it doesn't even look like they want to go ahead and give this Lord up just yet. Echo wants to stay in.
Sanji
Edward,
coming through,
Tensui.
phased right into
JP
the
one hit.
afterlife.
Gila banget di sini, owning banget.
JP goes down as well.
Gila. Owning Blacklist di sini ya guys ya. Apakah Blacklist akan menjadi raja dari MPL PH lagi sepertinya ya guys ya. Tapi nggak bisa sih, ini bisa dibilang masih masih di upper ini, match upper ya guys.
The Claude was still far away from Echo, and Blacklist knew they had the upper hand, the advantage when it came to that fight because they had the yourself near the Lord. And mind you,
BO5 di
International
sini
even
guys.
pulled off an Echo. They were trying to bait out the Lord, and when Echo tried to contest, they reset it and went for the 5v4 engagement.
Yeah, again, in all this, before all broke out, they got Benny Cutie before this fight broke out. You see how this all works out. Yeah, there's some great layering of ultimates being used by Echo, but even Oheb able to stay alive, attacking that minion, get some of the health back. The Haskellons gets him, and you know that is troublesome.
Let's
Now they're
go.
targeting the base of Echo here for game one.
Di sini
That's the Lord.
Blacklist mencoba masuk push, tapi tidak mendapatkan apa-apa. Sepertinya mereka hanya merapikan lane di sini, tapi mencoba Blacklist push inhibitor mid dan berhasil sepertinya, dan berhasil mempick off seorang Benny Kitty oleh seorang Edward. Skill yang sangat on point, kita lihat adik-adik. Tensui mulai membadani di depannya, mengincar Sanford, tapi Sanford ulti penalty zone, tapi seperti Renege one hit di sana, berbahaya Oheb akan menjadi korban juga ternyata. Partizi mulai mencoba mengejar-ngejar.
Wow, that was an amazing clapback coming out from the traditional of Echo. Sanford hit an amazing penalty zone onto what? That was 5 heroes, right?
4 or 5. Yeah, about 4 or 5.
That was the entirety of Blacklist International, and Oheb unfortunately didn't have the sprint at that time, and he has already used the heavy crossbow, so no jump was available for Nita, so that's why Echo was able to catch up and take out the gold laner of Blacklist International.
And with that play, they've also kind of whittled down some of that gold lead that was getting out of hand, you know, for Blacklist International, which is crucial for them because, you know, still, Benny Cutie is about 1,000 gold behind here. You can even see with this win probability, still favoring Blacklist International right now. But I would say, if we get down to 5 minutes or so, if that somehow holds on, then their fight
berbahaya sekali satu momen tadi.
will give them some of the upper hand in terms of these long team fights. Especially, I think a big part of that is if somehow, some way, Echo gets the Times Journey out. If the Times Journey is gone for Blacklist International before a big fight breaks out, they're at a disadvantage, right? And then it becomes a mini game in itself for UA on what ultimate he takes.
Oh, Sensui rolling around.
Here comes the Lord Dance.
Putting up a perimeter.
Oheb mencoba memperkaya dirinya dengan mencicil-cicil minion di bawah, guys. Mengamankan wave minion di bawah dan gold buff. Di menit ke-13 di sini kedua tim sama-sama ngotot untuk mendapatkan Lord yang terhormat, ya guys. Sanford mulai membuka ulti dan juga Sanji di sini. Benny berbahaya, Benny WON-nya tidak berguna, guys, karena damage. Nah, damage berbahaya posisinya di sini untuk teman-teman dari Echo 4 melawan 2. Tapi di sini Oheb berhasil di pick off ya untuk Blacklist ya guys. Kehilangan Oheb ini lumayan berisiko juga. Atau tim fight di Lord, tapi enggak juga sih guys, karena di sisi kiri damage-nya cuma dari Terizla. Walaupun orang lumayan damage. Edward Kamavinga di sini ya. Canda. Edward emang landing space dan macro play-nya dia sangat-sangat bagus guys ya, sang legend guys.
The They could just utilize a Lord with Time's Journey
Temen
in
satu
Netherrealm
timnya
to
Kairi ini guys,
power lock.
berbahaya.
They do have the damage, but again, as you've said, Cutie not the best position to pull off the Blazing Duet, especially with the nerf. You don't really want 4 heroes soaking up the damage of the Blazing Duet, even though it looked threatening.
Blazing
for Echo,
Duet
it wasn't
from
the right
Benny
call.
Kitty
They still had
berhasil
all
di
the
cancel
kits that
tadinya
they're
guys.
able to pull off from Blacklist International. For one,
Oke, sengaja creep bawahnya ditahan ya, biar nanti numpuk guys.
pulled off the trigger so early.
Well, we're going to find out. Lord now in the mid lane. Blacklist International's going to walk it through. Echo's got to handle it. Turret at the top goes down.
2 waves, top and mid coming in. It's already broken out. Ult's coming in from Sensui. The realm has been popped. Penalty zone from 40, and they're still waiting. 40 goes down. Oheb slays him.
Still alive.
Already extra HP spent in from Echo.
Oh,
Blackman still has a
berbahaya di
few
sini.
moves.
Benny berhasil di pick off. Oheb positioning yang sangat bagus. Oheb mulai preheat di sini, akan ke Oheb. And sepertinya guys 1-0 untuk tim Blacklist di sini. What a game, what a good game.